Okay, my apologies. Moving right along. Um, this is going to have to be a second recording. I'm going to have to get that app to merge my videos together. But however, until I do, this is going to be the second part. Okay. So I was talking about just the energy, the season, the month, um, and about self mastery. So, being on the Queen of Spades, okay. Um, I'm gonna read that real quick. What are we on? What is this? Jupiter. Okay. So, here is the Queen of Spades, which is the Queen of Wands. Where are you, Queen of Spades? There you are. So, yeah, about organizational ability and hard work. Self mastery brings much success. Yeah. So, in the Jupiter period, I'm just going to read that. So, yeah, this card is about self mastery, by the way. Okay. Um, Mastering our inner state, and we can master the universe and everything in it when we do that. Okay. This is a powerful spiritual influence that will also have a powerful and beneficial influence on your business and money situation. Through mastery of yourself, okay, you will be able to attract good luck into your life. This is the time to apply your organizational ability and to diligently work hard. Doing this could bring you more financial success than you realize. Finances should be running smoothly now and throughout this entire year to a lesser extent. The power of this card is manifested when we make changes in our inner attitudes and beliefs. You could be amazed at just how much success you could have now without having to change anything in your world except yourself. How powerful is that, right? See, this is why it's so important. A lot of people walk around here and they don't get the simple piece. Okay, they think it's going to a doctor, going to a psychiatrist to tell them what's wrong with them. Okay, they can't. They cannot, and they cannot do the work for you. It's for you to figure out, and it's your work to do. Okay, this is where the boss coming in at, BOSS. Okay, being of supreme status. That is about self mastery. That is about self accountability. Okay, being accountable for oneself, okay, and being responsible. A lot of these things that have been put, these systems that has been put in place before us, um, allowing and supporting consumerism, okay, is not conducive to our well-being, okay, at no capacity. And this is what we need to get, okay. So you want a New Year's resolution? This is a good time to plant those seeds and go within, and everything in that you address, okay, will be manifested, permeate outward. Okay. So, however, this card brings the realization that everything stems from within us and the power to demonstrate that truth in our lives in a tangible way. Any and all women who have birth cards of the spade suit could be a financial or other blessing to you this year. Look to them for guidance and help. Ashe. Hey, hey, hey. That's what it is. So I'm going to tap into the energy through the cards. And I want to first invoke, okay, the divine guides and ancestors from all timelines, realms, and dimensions, quantum's omniverse of the highest order and light that is here for our highest good. Okay, use me, okay, as a vessel to convey whatever divine messages, that you have for whoever you want to bring to this recording. Okay? I am open. I am ready to receive and be receptive to your guidance, to your messages, to me and through me, into the world. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Today actually is an ancestral holy day. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Give honors to your ancestors on this day. Ma'at, giving and receiving. The balance that we're talking about, right? The 10 is Jupiter energy, which is the wheel of fortune, which reduces down to that one, self-mastery, the self, the I am. Okay. The cosmic power, Maui Lisa, the number 2. Okay. This is that partnership. But first, I'm going to say, like I always say, that before we can get into a partnership with another being, we need to have this balanced, the divine masculine and the divine feminine within ourselves. Okay. That's how we harvest, which harvest means expansion. And that's how we receive our harvest as well. That's how we win. This is Marie LaVue, good juju. All I do is win is her declaration. Okay. She's in the temple of ancestors. So most definitely honoring, connecting her with our ancestors, the number 7. Okay. That's the balance. To me, guys. Grounding, south check, number 3. Mm-hmm. Grounding. That's what time it is. Getting grounded. Okay. Ground. Ooh. Ground. This is ooh. Okay. Wow. All right. I don't know who needs to hear this. This came out so somebody needs to hear a lettuce, sister. Okay. Or brother. This could be a masculine or a feminine. But however, something going on being overly stimulated with your sensuality, your sexuality actually, okay? You ain't using it sensually, okay? Tanet is the goddess of pleasure, the number 11, dealing with the sacral chakra. Sauchet is the goddess of grounding, the number 3, dealing with the root chakra. So somebody is in their low vibrational state with these lower chakras that may need to be balanced. Okay. This 11 and the 3 is a 5. So there needs to be a radical rebirth. There needs to be a change. And 5 also being Mercury communication. This is being communicated apparently to you at this time. Okay. At this present moment in time. Okay. And I'm thinking of the imbalance with 11 being the justice and Tarot. There's an imbalance there. Okay. Imbalance with the sex organs. Okay. Souchet is Sarah Baultman. And we may all know her story. If you don't, look up her story. Read about her story, Sarah Baultman. She didn't know her worth. And she was able to be used and misused and abused her sexuality, her sensuality was perverted. Okay, she ended up dying of sexually transmitted disease or diseases. Okay, um, and then they still profited off of her energy even after she transitioned. Okay, so she's in the temple of ancestors. So I use her card when she surfaces as her telling us that um, this is a lesson that we need to learn when we know the stories of our ancestors, but we don't continue, because see, this is where the familiar spirits and the generational curses also lies. When we don't continue those same toxic patterns that cause the demise of our ancestors, we actually learn from them and we evolve from them. Okay, and when we do that and we create that balance, we actually you know um, addressing a generational curse. Okay, we actually clearing a generational curse. Okay, and so understanding also with the Queen of Spades, which is the Queen of Wands, she's also is about beauty. Okay, she's a very beautiful. When that card come out sometimes, and it can resemble somebody that's very beautiful, but we have to also understand and overstand and understand that beauty comes, you know, is within first and foremost, and that inner beauty permeates outward. Okay, and not to put up these facades because we're just living on the exterior. So we have a lot. I'm looking at Tanette with this hip. Okay, there's all this beautiful purple. This is purple of royalty. So taking control over your sensuality. Okay, and ain't nothing wrong with being beautiful. Okay, but that's something that is first and foremost internal. Okay, and sensual. Okay, in tantric. Okay, so using your hips, okay, could be mesmerizing, but are you an asset or a liability? And when you have an imbalance in that area, you are a liability. You can come with either sexually transmitted diseases, okay? And they say, what's another sexually transmitted demons, okay? That you putting on and projecting on to who you coming in contact with. So not using your body as a sex object, okay? Being authentic in your authenticity, being original, being raw, being natural, okay? Nothing wrong with that, okay? But when you using that thing, okay, to be a Jezebel spirit, okay, in a succubus energy, then that's when it's toxic. Okay. And then you using it as that's your worth. That's all you have is that exterior. Because we spiritual beings first. Okay. This meat suit is just what it is. Okay. We come here to learn and to experience things. But so somebody need to, will it in. Okay. Um, because it's keeping you in the loop. And if it hasn't already, it most definitely is going to affect your abundance, okay, and your fertility. That could be physically and or spiritually, okay? It may not look like it, okay? But because you may have these, looking at all these stars and glitter and glam, you may have all these tangible material things. That means nothing, okay? And you using that also to, um, as your value. That's how you value yourself. Okay, we have to understand, and then you may even go to, maybe you are into Christianity or whatever, but you think as long as you go on Sunday or whenever that you good. No, no, no. The first church and temple is the body. Wow. I just came up with the spell. Hold on, let me share this. This must be. I just came up with the spell. You see, I do spells of light. Okay, I don't do, that other stuff. Okay, and this is just speaking, and to resonate with a high frequency. So what I came up with actually today at 7:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My body is my temple, what I worship and praise daily, where I heal and evolve from, connecting celestially. I'm gonna say it again. My body is my temple, where I worship and praise daily, where I heal and evolve from, connecting celestially. I'm going to say it one more time. My body is my temple, where I worship and praise daily, where I heal and evolve from, connecting celestially. Ashe. So yeah, that's your first temple in your church, honey. That's it, right there. It's about the inner work. It ain't about the outer work. Okay? Our inner work is going to reflect our outer work. So I don't know. But let's talk about Shauchet number 3. Okay? Read her real quick. Goddess of grounding from South Africa, Kokwin, in the temple of ancestors, element of bush. You may know great ancestor Shauchet as Saraji or Sarah Botman, the woman forced to perform as the Hottentrot Venus in the 19th century London. But before that, she was Sauchet, a Cocoan girl in South Africa who deserved better. Her guidance is protect your magic. Your heart is your own, your body is your own, your mind is yours, your truth and story are your own. Be rooted in your truth, create healthy boundaries. Your energy is unsteady. Breathe. Come into the present. Say out loud, I am here. Trauma, stress, overwhelm, anxiety, and fear disconnect you from your body. Grounding keeps you present. When you feel rootless or unsettled, come back to your breath. Meditation and breath work are grounding. Try earthing, connecting your feet to soil. Free writing, clapping, stumping, and rubbing your hands together are all grounding. Her declaration is, I am firmly planted and deeply rooted. Ashe, ashe, ashe. There it is. There it is. That's what we're talking about. So we got to get back to nature, okay? And know our worth. Let's see. The 5 of spades, which is the 5 of wands. Okay, I'm going to take that. We have to change, and I talked about this because the 5 of wands is typically, and then we got the 2 of hearts at the bottom, which is the 2 of cups. So the 5 of spades is typically The Five of Wands is that card of competing, competition, being in that toxic, low vibrational mindset. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of our women actually got stuck in that, competing with one another. Okay? So then this is where you getting the plastic booties and the just the plastic breast and the enhancement, the facial enhancement, and then hair enhancements, and the nail enhancements, and the all of this and the all of that. Okay, just really creating the number five, conflictual energy. The number five, okay, challenging energy, creating this, you know, just this just a bunch of junk and a bunch of stuff, okay? Causing harm, self-infliction, that's what I want to say, okay? Causing harm to your own body because you're trying to be in competition, competing, okay? We out of that. That's over, okay? In case nobody hadn't told you, you're hearing it now. That's over, okay? We are in a frequency of collaboration over competition. That's what we in right now. Okay? That's what we in. So the abuse of power, even the abuse of oneself, you better come back in line. Okay? Tap on back in to self. And that's why this time is very imperative right now. Okay? You've been told wrong how to utilize this energy. Okay? This is about going within right now, working on themselves. So somebody is in this energy, this competitive energy. That's being blocked, okay? It's about love, coming back to the center, heart, love, okay? And loving yourself. Self-love is the first love. That's how you manifest your divine love, okay? With that Two of Cups right there, the first partnership need to be with you, you in the divine, okay? Before you even think about trying to come into union with somebody else. Because it's only going to be all the time a liability and not an asset. So that's why it's not lasting, okay, as long as it need to, okay. And this is why it's creating trauma, more trauma to add to the trauma you already dealing with. We're gonna read that there too. We ain't gonna keep on keeping on, okay. Yeah. So this six being Venusian energy, the six, the Lover's card as well in Tarot. The six is Sarah La Kali, divine lineage in the African goddess oracle. Okay, the red being to me Mars energy. Okay, also Aries energy, authority, leadership. Also, just toxicity. So this is that unrequited love energy right here that you need to block. Okay, and stop. Okay, and this is also ancestral energy where you continuing the toxic cycles of your ancestors. Okay, and with the six being lovers, your connections are toxic and karmic. Okay, and so therefore you in your empresshood as a reverse empress or emperor, karmic and toxic. Okay. Let's keep it on going. Let's keep it on going. Three of Pentacles. This is about collaboration. Like I said, okay? The collaboration, yeah, here we got, someone here in their nudity, and someone is copying them, drawing them, utilizing them, but I'm picking up. This is more so competition than it is collaboration. So I'm speaking up prostituting yourself, okay, for money, pentacles, okay, three, many, plenty, okay, to too many, all right. You see, my last romantic relationship was almost 5 years ago now. And that thrust me into a deep, 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 deep spiritual sabbatical where I have been, you know, no one has touched me since. Okay. Okay. And no one will touch me until I'm with my divine partner. And I meant that, and I still mean that today. And it's about to be nearing 5 years. So with that 5, I'm thinking that's about to change. Okay? And we're going to be in this sensual pleasure, tantric pleasure, sacredness on that level. Okay? So let's see what they had here. 3 of Wands, moving forward. I think this is a Sagittarius card too. Expanding yourself, evolving, taking action for your actions. Okay. Regrounding, reconnecting, disconnecting to reconnect. Okay. Judgment. Taking the high road. Look at that. Queen of Cups. Okay. Judgment is about karma, cause and effect. It's also about answering the call. This is a spiritual card. This is Archangel Gabriel, okay, the messenger. So this is your message, okay? 20, reduce it down to a 2. We're back at the 2. The 2 in the tarot is the high priestess, and then the African goddess is God, cosmic power, Maui Lisa. We saw that in passing, right? The Knight of Swords, you need to do this fast, honey. Okay, you need to be quick-witted about your decision to do this. Queen of Cups, okay, this is equanimity energy. Yep, this is toxic, the Tower, okay. Your emotions is all over the place, okay, and I'm picking up that this is feminine that needs to hear this, okay. So when you allow all these different 3 of Pentacles men to enter your room, to enter your yoni, you are allowing all kinds of energy and spirits into you. And so no wonder you're so damn emotional. No wonder you don't have control over your emotions. No wonder your cup is empty. Okay, it's all dumped out. Okay, you ain't got nothing to give. You're not grounded. Okay, so it's time to realign that. Okay, come back into focus. Okay, resurrect. This is death and transformation energy for me. Okay, so yeah, the magician. Okay, the Magi, healing. This is Archangel Raphael. Okay, the God of healing. That's what needs to happen internally. You need to work with the divine guides and your ancestors to help you out here. This is the number 1. This is about self-mastery. Okay, all right, to close out the cycle. This is what you need to do to close out the cycle. Now I'm going to get all these cards because, where is that at? Here we go. Where is my, oh, there it is. Where's my judgment? Sometimes it just don't take much, right? What's my judgment card that I just saw? Golly, it's telling me. Ooh, choose. Hold on. So yeah, this needs to happen. You know, you need to be quick-witted about this decision to close out this cycle that just, this loop that you've been going through. Okay? Okay? And that has been generational. Okay? hmm That's what needs to happen. Okay? A tower is here, so it's going to happen one way or the other. But at least this message is giving you insight that when this happens, you'll know why. Because most people, when they get towers, they don't know that there's a tower, something karmic, cause and effect type thing going on, and then what to do with that tower. Because people look at this as a bad thing. I look at this as a good thing because this sparks change. Okay, it may be uncomfortable, but who said this was comfortable? It's not. So be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's what I say. Okay? And then I have here, in order to come out the victor, not the victim, with the Six of Wands here, to be honored not only by your ancestors and yourself, okay? Because whatever is in permeates outward. So you take it how it flows with you, okay? Ace of Cups. Self-love is the first love. That's how you manifest your divine love. This is the number one. This is the self, getting back to you, okay? All right? Go on within, connecting with the moon. Yeah, it's time to go on in, okay? And connect with the celestial realm, all right? To tap in, to balance things out. Come in vulnerable in your true authenticity, okay? And be receptive to receive. Be receptive to purge whatever needs to be purged with the strength card. This is that internal power in order to be the true boss, being of supreme status, okay? And to really flourish in your creativity, okay? And to really go through these cycles of evolution, evolving, okay? Not the loopy the loop doop doop. You're being duped all the time, okay? With the star here, this is the humanitarian. This is the self-love. This is balance. This is healing. This is the star, the gold standard, connecting with the celestial stars, okay, to create balance, okay? This is giving and receiving this Six of Pentacles card right here. What you put into yourself, you get back in return, okay? So this is what your reward would be, okay? But you have to do it for yourself first. You can't expect somebody to do something for you that you're not willing to do for yourself, okay? And this King of Cups, we got the Queen of Cups, right? That's how self-love is the first love. That's how you manifest your divine love. This is a counterpart here. So when you become stable and grounded and exercise that equanimity within self, that's exactly what you're going to resonate with. Okay? That's exactly with the Knight of Pentacles what you are going to receive. This Knight of Pentacles, this is Virgo energy. This takes time, honey. This ain't no quick thing that happens. This ain't no quick transition. It takes time, okay? It takes time for you to go in and do the introspection, okay? Analyze with the logic mind, okay? Being receptive to you and what you need to change, okay? That's all it is. So, okay, before I close up, yeah, I see 10 at the bottom of this deck right here, 10. That's the 0 and the 1. Okay. Self mastery. Coming to a space of the 0. The 0 is also protection. Okay. So this might also be, a loss of protection. Okay. And so that spirit, that familiar spirit, being able to follow behind you generation to generation. Okay. This could be spiritual attacks as well that's been happening because there's no protection. And you don't know how to protect yourself. Okay, self-love is self-care is self-love right there. Okay. Look at that spiritual warrior. Okay, they must have want me to. Okay, we'll do it like this. Solstice. Okay, solitude, connecting with the celestial realm, spiritual warrior. Okay, so yeah, there are some spiritual attacks going on, but you need to connect to know how to protect yourself. Okay, blood contract. These toxic blood contracts is keeping you in blinding, okay, blinded. Because there's a blinding spell that's been cast upon somebody, declutter. So this blood contract, okay, that we don't know we're in, has to be purged out. We have to declutter. That's going to bring liberation. And we have to be able to identify, what did I say? Uh-huh. Blinding spells that's going on. Okay. Something about the new moon here. Okay. The new moon. Okay. So this is when the new moon is about setting um, intentions. So what are you gonna do? Okay. We just what we in the what was the new moon? The 31st, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Okay. We in the waning moon right now. So if it ain't divine, it ain't mine. Okay, that the toxicity, it gotta go. Okay, and this is how you're going to. This is the Two of Cups energy. Good partnerships. Bring good partnerships in your space. Okay, once you cleanse that out, become chief executive officer of your life. Okay, I see alcoholic here. Okay, maybe with the cups energy, there's some problem with this here. Alcoholism. That's a spirit that has to be dealt with. Maybe somebody gets in this state and then they get in that state. Okay, this is spirit. Alcohol is a spirit. Okay, and when we're not aware, then we are using these things. We're not being responsible how we're using these things. But when you take in this stuff, this is a spirit. Okay. And I guess this is why I don't, people would call me maybe like a square. I don't, because I'm high off my own energy. So I don't need alcohol because I don't even know how that would look. Because I'm already heightened. My energy is already heightened and I get high off myself, you see. So most definitely it's self-destruction. Okay, it's self-sabotaging. And that is causing chaos. Okay, chaos spells is going on. Okay, somebody like, and I just saw something that feel. It's a sad day in the neighborhood. Okay, so it makes you sad. It makes you depressed. I'm getting the 5 of Cups energy. Okay, okay. So the truth is that you need to restore balance in order and harmony in your life with my art here. Okay? You need to be conscientious about your life, about you, about what you do, how you do it, what you consume. Okay? Who you consume. Okay? It's a yes. Okay? And see those wolves. Wolves is really kind of maybe dealing with personal karmic ties. See those wolves in your life that is draining your success, your money, your worth. Okay? Your worth is your wealth. That's the first line of business right there. Your worth. So when you devalue your worth, you devalue your wealth. Okay? So with the King of Diamonds, it tells us to be self-accountable, self-mastery, reassess your values, okay, and your morals and your responsibilities, and become integrity, okay? Be accountable. That's justice is also, that's ma'at, accountability. You have to be accountable for you and your actions out here in this world, okay? You can't just be out here careless and messy and creating liabilities and don't think there's no accountability. Don't think there's no, we're talking about karma here, cause and effect now, okay? Because somebody you high and mighty, maybe you got some money, maybe you got all this glamour, but you're not in alignment. Worthiness, you need to know your worth, okay? With our TD here, okay? You need to do the healing with 14 being a temperance, 5 being Hierophant, to step into your godliness, your divinity, to align ancestrally. This is ancestral alignment right here, okay? That's what it is. Okay, get those emotions intact. She's an element of water. Okay, this is an element of the temple of conjurers. The element. What is the what is it? Let me see. She 14. Let me look at this right quick. Okay, she the element of bush. Yeah, I'm talking about that. Your emotions and your root. Okay, so your heart and your root and sacral. It's most definitely some areas and solar plexus, okay? In order to get that heart back balance, okay? And operate in your true empresshood, okay? And so, let's see what the other deck, yeah, generations. I see generations, gender, okay? Thinking about the generational cycles. Yeah, the X. This is dealing with the feminine. This is the X chromosome, getting back to center, okay? Getting back to center or center, becoming the lioness or lion. This is about power and honor, internal power and honor. Snakes, okay? This could be the snakes I'm looking at on a larger scale, on a global scale, these snakes. So these things, these systems that has kept us restricted, okay, kept us away from who we are truly, and kept us as, consumers, kept us indebted in this consumerism mentality, right? Okay. There's being a supreme status right here. Big ups to Minister Saladin, okay? You need to weed it out, okay? Maybe that's another also addiction, weed, okay? But if you ain't growing it yourself for real, what are you taking in? Okay, chemically processed weed that's altering the mind. I don't know. Something for you to figure out. Speak truth, stand on truth, and be truth. That's what this is. Okay, and that's all it is. So the infiltrations, people, things, places, okay? Immunity, that's dealing with hate, very strong hate, okay? But this is first internal hate, hate within oneself, okay? This is why you have to go attach your things to external things because you really hate yourself. No, baby. That ain't what we gonna do here. Okay, the law of use. You're misusing yourself. That's not what you here. That's not what your body is here for. Okay? That's not what it is. Okay, the fifth chakra, the throat, communication, healing, authenticity, expression of truth, individuality. Yeah. So just conversation. Okay? This is maybe witchcraft on your money. Okay, we already talked about that, right? We already talked about that. Nature L protects from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits. Connect back to who you are. Addictions. Addictions. Yeah, this is okay. I wasn't expecting this, but apparently it's for someone. Okay. Caveat, beware. This is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. This is mm, I'm seeing you are responsible for your actions. So most definitely somebody's ancestors want them to hear this. Somebody. I can't tell you who, but you know who you are. If you come across this message, and I'm sure whoever this is for, they're going to make sure, their ancestors are going to make sure they come across this message because it's for them. Okay? You are responsible for your actions. Your. Okay? That's accountability piece. Record keeper, records. South check. South shot. Okay? So it's been a record. Okay? On your deeds that you've been doing. And they want you to end it with a number 9. They telling you that it's not time to end that. Okay? To clean them records out. Okay? Record keeper. Okay? This is giving me antiquity energy as well. Optimism. This is Jupiter energy. This is Sagittarius energy. And this is what they want you to do. Be optimistic. Okay? Going forward. All right? Find out what your north node is. Okay? If you don't know your natal chart, you need to. Okay? If you don't know how to interpret it, get you someone to help you interpret it, that thing. Okay? Because you should always know your trio, your trinity, I call it. Okay? Your sun, moon, and rising sign. You should know your whole makeup because it applies. Okay? To you, the I am. Okay? And your north node is how you move forward, how you need to be moving forward. Okay. Your south node is the past. Okay. And you want to come out of the past. Okay. Okay. Maybe this is also pertaining to a masculine. Mm. Look at my little divine. Look at this. A copycat. That's right. Okay. That's that competition energy. Time out for that. Okay, you got to find your authenticity and operate in that thing. But this says divine time. This is something I made up. Divine time is on your side. Yes, it is. It is your time to shine. Yes, it is. Okay. Anubis, Egyptian god of death. We're in that death and transformation. Okay. Get the purging. I'm picking up Azula Dantor, the goddess of etheric chords. It's time to purge them things and people out. Okay? That's causing the demise and the death. Yes, it is. It is so. So it is. So mote it be ×3. And on that note, peace, beloveds.